Hello everybody and welcome back to another reaction video, and today I'm going to do a reaction to Planet Dolan, Our Terrible Secrets. So let's go now.
Planet Dolan.
Let's start by Street Commando, okay.
From blowing up a dragon potion to hacking a classmate's school account, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about secrets that blew up in our faces. My name is Nixium, and today I will be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by I'ma just oof. It
Huh.
wrote, back in middle school, Snoopy shared a locker with her best friend. They were the ones that in school they like to share a locker. But one day, Snoopy's friend accidentally picked up her diary full of secrets, thinking it was her math book. She proceeded to read everything that Snoopy had written in that book.
Great.
A few years later, Snoopy and her friend both got a crush on the same boy. Her friend threatened to tell the boy all of Snoopy's secrets if she didn't back off, and ultimately it worked out. Snoopy is no longer friends with that girl, and she got the guy. Number 9
Okay.
was submitted by Asriel Dreamer 129. One time in fifth grade, Angie Mations went on her laptop to go on a website that they were using for class. Now, the problem is, the teacher gave everybody the same username and password.
Really?
First initial and full last name for both username and password. Now, that made everybody's account incredibly easy to hack. But
Huh.
one day, Andy hacked the account of a kid in her class that she didn't like, leaving curse words and other bad stuff on the page. The
Oh.
teachers immediately knew somebody had hacked the account and threatened suspension to whoever it was. A huge group of kids teamed up to try to discover the hacker, asking questions to kids they suspected. Nobody ever found out Andy did it, but now she lives in guilt and has the constant fear of being discovered and
Okay.
punished.
Okay.
Number 8 was submitted by Blossom Fever. When Mimi Up was in high school, she loved to write fan fiction. This was a secret that she kept through most of high school. She wrote stories pairing her OC with Hazen from Bleach, and
Okay.
some of the scenes got pretty intense. Then, for an English assignment in senior year, Mimi accidentally turned in her fan fiction notebook instead of her English notebook.
Oh no.
Mimi's teacher read an entire chapter of her fan fiction out loud to the entire class.
Oh my
This was
god, no.
humiliating. But then she complimented the work and asked the class, why couldn't you write something like this? In the end, Mimi's English teacher introduced her to an online writing site called Wattpad, where she went on to write even more fan fictions. Number 7
Okay.
was submitted by Michael Diamante. When Hellbent babysat his two nieces a few years back, he had to drive them to and from school and wherever else they needed to go. But the only song they wanted to hear in the car was Let It Go from the movie Frozen. Hellbent hated that song at the time, but
Me too.
eventually he kind of grew to like it. He made the mistake of telling his sister as much when she got back. Now, she promised not to tell anybody, but her friend apparently overheard them. The next thing Hellbent knew, a post proclaiming his love for Let It Go was trending on Facebook.
Oh.
Number 6 was submitted by Wyvern1. When Ghost Toast was in 11th grade, he had an ongoing assignment throughout the school year to keep a journal and write down answers to a question written on the whiteboard at the beginning of every class. The
Okay.
class would briefly discuss their answers after class started, and every few weeks they would turn in their journals to get them graded. But Ghost Toast used the journal for more than just that one assignment. About halfway through the year, Ghost Toast was in a pretty low spot, so he wrote down his thoughts and musings in the back of the journal to help him deal with them. At the end of the school year, he was shocked to see that his teacher had left remarks on them. At the time, he was mortified, but then inspired. The teacher gave him positive feedback and inspired Ghost Toast to try to become a writer. Number 5
Okay.
was submitted by DJ Spooky Jasmine. When Doopy was 11, she was questioning her sexuality, So she identified as bisexual and stuck with that. It
Okay.
hadn't come out to anybody yet, but she told some friends that she trusted. That led to her regularly saying, I love you, to her female friends. When the girls from other grades heard that, they started yelling homophobic slurs at Doopy and her friends.
What?
Because of that, Doopy sort of regrets telling them so early. But this way, at least they know Doopy will be supportive if they decide to come out to her as well.
Okay.
Number 4 was submitted by Fire Dragon King 777. Way back when MKLM was younger, he and his friends snuck into the treehouse of the neighbor that they all despised. MKLM didn't have anything against her, he was just tagging along with his friends. He didn't really have a clue what they were planning until all his friends pulled down their pants
Oh my
and
god.
took dumps in the treehouse.
Oh,
Needless to say, the neighbor was furious when she found out, and eventually one of MKLM's friends spilled the beans, and they all got in huge trouble. Number 3 was submitted by
oh.
Fungal Zombie. In grade school, Derek was aspiring to be a mad scientist, and he loved dragons. So one day at school, he started making a potion from chocolate milk, pencil shavings, eraser clippings, glitter, and some other school supplies crammed into a little mini soda bottle.
Hmm?
Derek couldn't think of a good
Okay.
way to activate the solution, so he stuck it in the microwave. With the
Okay.
lid on, it erupted in a volcano of hot, gooey mess.
Oh
So
god.
Derek tried to scoop it up and throw it out. He was later caught with burned, glittery fingers and told to clean out the microwave after class. A few years later, after Derek moved schools, somebody saw him and asked, Hey, weren't you the one who blew up something in a microwave trying to make a dragon? Number
What?
2 was submitted by Hi, me Pikachu.
Haha.
About 3 years ago, Tolup became pretty good friends with a guy at his work. After they became friends, he started telling Tolup about bronies and why he saw them as a bad thing.
Oh my god, I
Not
know
just the
that.
fandom, but anything to do with My Little Pony in general. He even judged the My Little Pony haters. He didn't care what side they were on, he saw them all as being wrong with the world.
This something about
Ironically, the
Crit
more he talked about
screaming?
bronies, the more curious Tolup got. So Tolup decided to check it out, and he became a fan of the show himself. For the next year and a half, Tolup tried to avoid talking about the fact that he had gotten into My Little Pony. Eventually, the lies started piling up, and Tolup just outright told him that he had basically been a brony ever since shortly after he started talking about them. At first, it seemed like he had accepted it until he casually mentioned that they hadn't been friends in over a year because Tolup had, quote, become a hollow shell of his former self. In hindsight, he wasn't really a good friend if Tolup simply liking a TV show about colorful ponies was enough to destroy their friendship. And number 1
Okay.
was submitted by me. Back when I was a kid, I remember my mom and dad would be so mean to me sometimes, yelling at me and telling me to clean my room and all that stuff. So I had a journal, a secret journal that I kept, that I would write bad things about my parents in, where I would call them names and say they were dumb and how I didn't need them and all that stuff that we did when we were younger.
I can
So I'd
understand
write all
that.
that stuff down. But one day, my mom, she came into my room and was cleaning it, and she found the journal. She went through pages and pages of
Oh, oh my god, that
curses,
looks so hurts.
insults, slander, anything that I could write in there, terrible pictures that I had drawn of them, so much stuff. And needless to say, I got in a lot of trouble.
Oh
I
god.
didn't see the light of day for the next several years. Alright, so a huge thanks to the folks over at our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. But we have another question for you. What is the weirdest thing you like to do for fun? Let us know in the Reddit page linked below, and you might be featured in a future countdown.
Check out the latest Dolan card update, Nixiumville. A new character, heaps of new skins, a new power-up, new level, daily missions, and offline mode. Download from the Android or iOS App Store and start racing today for free.
Until next time. See ya!
Okay, guys, that was great. And some I found entertaining. And the rest were like. And most of that stuff, I was like. Hmm. Oh my god, that was. Oh my god, that's entertaining. Nice one. And so I found what. It's for your own business. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys like and subscribe. Subscribe to Play Dolan and the rest, and I'll see you next time. Bye, and download the app.